The basketball career of LeBron James has been filled with career-defining moments since he was just a kid from Akron, Ohio. At this point, we can easily say that LeBron James is the most talented player of this generation, with accolades such as uncountable MVPs and a ton of NBA championships and Finals MVPs. LeBron James has made himself one of the greatest players in the history of time. Here are some of LeBron James's career's most remarkable moments. First off, at number 13, LeBron James Sports Illustrated cover. As a high school senior, LeBron James made the cover of Sports Illustrated and was called the Chosen One. This doubled the pressure on the young champ, but he definitely handled it well. Earning this title was a surefire sign of what was yet to come, as LeBron James only gained more popularity after this. The hype around the sportsman continued to grow as the Sports Illustrated cover introduced the champ to the world. Then at number 12, his playoff debut. Although LeBron James missed the playoffs in his first two seasons, James and the Cavs made it in 2006 by winning 50 games and earning the number 4 seed in the East. LeBron James' first playoff was definitely worth noticing. He'd become only the third player in the world to succeed in attempting a triple-double in his playoff debut. All in all, the talented young sportsman scored 32 points with 11 rebounds and assists. LeBron James is not new to the big stage. His performance at his playoff debut was a sign of greater times ahead, not only in the playoffs but in this series too. At that time, no one could have guessed that it'd take the man 7 years to earn a title. This playoff game proved that LeBron James was meant to be on the big stage. Next up, at number 11, when LeBron James finally beat Boston. The Boston Celtics really frustrated LeBron James. Until 2011, LeBron had very little success winning against the brilliant Celtics team. The team sent LeBron James and the Cavs home several times in 2008 and 2010. In 2011, things took a turn for the better when LeBron James finally got over that slump and beat the Celtics right out of the playoffs in 5 games. He even made a historic 33-point score in the closing game. With the Boston Celtics finally out of the playoffs, there was only one thing left to achieve. Although it didn't play out quite that way, knocking out the Celtics was definitely a career-defining moment for LeBron. At number 10, the 2012 MVP Award. LeBron James' performance in the 2011 NBA Finals was nothing short of disappointing. The man received a ton of criticism and pressure from NBA fans all around the world. Luckily for us, LeBron James withstood that gigantic amount of pressure and made a fantastic comeback in 2012. That year was one of the most remarkable seasons in NBA history, with LeBron averaging 27.1 points, along with 7.9 rebounds, 6.3 assists, and 1.9 steals. He even shot 53.1% of shots from the floor. He really made a statement. This led to LeBron James winning his 3rd MVP award. He proved to the world he was a brilliant choice for team leader and could truly handle the heat. Coming up at number 9, LeBron James 2008 gold medal. We definitely can't skip LeBron James' Olympic gold medal win, which is one of his most crucial achievements. For all the criticism about him, LeBron James is a good person at heart and took pride in representing his country in the 2008 Olympics. Although the U.S. faced a few tough battles, LeBron James was his best self during the games. Next up at number 8, LeBron James decision. Known simply as The Decision, this move was when LeBron James announced on an ESPN television special that he'd be signing with the Miami Heat instead of returning to his home team, the Cleveland Cavaliers. The decision was broadcast live in 2010. LeBron James' decision will always be one of the most defining moments of his career, as well as his popularity. For many people, this decision defined his very career. It definitely followed LeBron around for quite some time. And number 7, 2012 versus Indiana. It's commonly said that LeBron James can't close and support his team when the pressure is directly on him. But if there was ever a game proving people wrong, this was it. Although the Pacers were up 2-1 in the series and Dwayne Wade was struggling hardcore, LeBron looked the pressure right in the face and led the Miami Heat team to an amazing win that made NBA history. His finest postseason performance was made with 40 points, along with 18 rebounds and 9 assists. He really showed the critics with this colossal win. Now let's look at number 6, 2009 versus Orlando Magic. We all very well know LeBron James doesn't go easy when the game is on the line. In this game, the fine sportsman scored a total of 35 points. Of these, the final 3 were the most defining ones, where LeBron hit a notable 3-point three-pointer against the Orlando Magic. Although he's received a ton of criticism since then, fans would do well not to forget that LeBron James definitely shows up for his team. Next at number 5, LeBron James' playoff duel with Paul Pierce. One of the most memorable playoffs of all time, this followed with LeBron James answering every one of Paul Pierce's shots. This continued throughout the second half of the game. LeBron scored a fine 45 points in a Game 7 Cleveland loss. This was a defining moment in LeBron James's career, and it showcased his true talent. Everyone in the world saw him get the ball, but no one could stop the remarkable NBA champion. Coming up at number 4, LeBron James' triple-double clinching game. The triple-double that LeBron James pulled to clinch the Oklahoma City series was definitely noteworthy. LeBron was already on a roll that entire postseason, and winning a title was almost a given at that point. Either way, this turned out to be LeBron James's biggest win in the span of his 9-year career. James grabbed an astounding 26 points, along with 13 assists and 11 rebounds, a performance to be envied. This got him his first ring. Following up at number 3, the 2020 NBA championship with the LA Lakers. The moment LeBron arrived in LA, he had to face high championship expectations from all his fans. An injury to the groin kept LeBron James at bay for the first year he was in LA. The LA Lakers had Anthony Davis from the New Orleans Pelicans, which made them a tough contender for the 2020 NBA championship that season. The LA Lakers grabbed the top seed of the Western Conference in the 2019 to 2020 campaign and entered the postseason as some of the West favorites. Once the season resumed in Orlando, the LA Lakers were ready to go all out, and LeBron James guided them through a brilliant postseason. Although LeBron James was certainly the leader, Anthony Davis too played an essential role. He brought the team together and scored amazingly throughout the season and postseason. The Lakers aced all of the first 3 rounds in the postseason in 5 games against the Portland Trail Blazers, Houston Rockets, and Denver Nuggets. The LA Lakers also took down the Miami Heat in 6 games in the 2020 NBA Finals. LeBron earned the recognition of MVP Finals for the 4th time in his career. He scored 29.8 points with 11.8 rebounds and 9.5 assists in the series. That season, LeBron James also became the first player to win the NBA championship and Finals MVP trophy with multiple franchises. Then, at number 2, we have the 2011 Finals versus Dallas Mavericks. Although the Miami Heat took a beat this series, it's ranked incredibly high in the NBA Finals. This is because LeBron James learned a few too many lessons, which proved to be valuable in this season. Without the failures of that season, LeBron wouldn't be the same impeccable player that he is today. He became a sportsman that simply wouldn't take no for an answer. His focus and brilliance progressively improved. For the great ones, what defines them is how they stand up after being knocked down. LeBron James proved that he would keep getting up each time he was defeated. Some players can't handle this, but LeBron looked adversity in the face and beat it down easily. LeBron's performance after this season was a great example of how failure definitely teaches us one or two things. Lastly, at number 1, the 2012 Eastern Conference Finals versus Boston Celtics. Many people expected LeBron James to break as he played against his old enemy this series and was down 3-2. Instead, this game showed how LeBron James would come through for his team effortlessly. When the Miami Heat crew needed him the most, the brilliant sportsperson pulled through. With a 45-point score and 15 assists in a closeout game, LeBron James delivered the performance of a lifetime as the Miami Heat were under a ton of pressure. Fans had been waiting and contemplating a comeback, and LeBron James's effort put the Miami Heat team right back in the game. That's a wrap for this video. What's your favorite LeBron James performance? Tell us in the comments below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to see more videos like this. See you in the next one.